TaeVi's podcast, man. Two-time guest, two-time superstar. Believe.
Yo.
Song of the day, song of the week. I'm gonna let you introduce it, brother.
This is Before You Change by BALEEVE.
Thanks.
Before you change, before you change. There's some things, I did some things. A lot of times I'm tryna grow, but I feel like you stay the same. Feel like every time I be growing, you just bring up old things. A lot of times it's hard to speak, so in my music you feel pain. I never shaded for the record, but a lot of times you say shit and throw dirt up on my name. Have you ever told your friends all of the things that you had did? And I ain't even tripping, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. When we was in Atlanta, a lot of fucking shit that I can't get up off my brain. And I couldn't sleep for weeks, so I just kept on tossing and turning. You keep talking about a ring, but tell me, girl, do you deserve it? And if I die today, I swear my daughter get everything. Steady switching on my past, tryna give me $1 million. Tryna retire by like 30, stack it up to the ceiling. A lot of times I tell the truth, but seem like you ain't even listening. I done run it up a couple times, and a couple times I fucking lost it. No matter how much money I got, these hoes gon' fuck me regardless. She love it when I call it baby, she know I'm from New Orleans. Fuck you from the back, I grab your ass like a spider. I spread your legs and put your hand up, now you feel like you Jordan. I have to cut my phone off, I hate when these hoes be calling. I barely fuck hoes from my city, I be fucking with hidden gems. Even though you do me wrong, I swear that I forgive you. But I take all of the blame, cause I ain't no fucking saint. If I put tattoos on my body, gon' be you then yank. And I could paint a picture, I ain't never need no fucking paint. And I can't see myself for nobody else. I can't see myself for nobody else. I can't see myself for nobody else. Torn in between the two. Between the two, cause I really wanna be with you. And so it's telling me I should leave you alone, you alone, you alone. Before you change, before we fuck, baby, just say my name. I rearrange your guts before you came. Baby, say my name, baby, say my name. I fuck you so good, you attached to me. I turn you to a crash, how you harassing me. You let me ask, not about the rags with me. Let me at my lowest, get the best of me. But when we doing good, it's like you testing me. Start out with the fuss and now you sexing me. Turn me up.
That's the real teardropper. That remind me, like, every time I listen to it, I ain't trying to compare myself or nothing like that, but it just reminds me of like that feeling when you would hear old Drake.
Okay. Thanks.
When you were getting those vibes, you know, like
love,
crew love and
shit.
Like really that real old school, like when they used to be talking crazy about talking about some the light skins, and everybody used to
sitting in the park just looking at the water. Facts. But we gonna get into that song a little bit more because we talked about it before the cameras came on.
Yeah, for sure.
But I gotta let the people hear your perspective of what you were saying before the cameras was on. So break down the record Before You Change featuring Tati Jones. Real moment.
Taddy Jones. Sorry, I don't want him to get mad.
Sorry,
you know?
Sorry, Taddy. My fault. Break down the song though and how this came about because you dropped it in August. We in November now, but
Yeah.
you said it was a real song for your real heartfelt feelings. So break it down for the fans.
I was just so happened that day I was working out. I was supposed to be leaving the city like the next day, and a lot of times before I leave the city, I love to record music because I feel like it's weird. I'll record like when I'm here, my time being in New Orleans, and then just so happens that the day before, I always feel like I record my best songs and the most heartfelt because it's like this is gonna be my last time recording before I leave. Right. So it's like my mind like gets in this weird mode where it's like, all right, it's time to put your heart on the line. It's time to put your mind on the line. Everything was going on. So around that time, I was going through the worst. I felt like with my baby mom, and we couldn't get on the same page.
That's y'all. He's a dad now. Last time he came on here, he was not a dad. So
I was not a dad.
Facts.
Now it's like I have a daughter now, and I feel as though I got way more emotional with the song because it's like I always looked at it like if I have a kid with somebody, I feel like I want to spend the rest of my life with that person because I don't want my kid to come from a broken home.
Right. I think a lot of us men feel that way too.
Yeah, like because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the stigma, you know what I'm saying, of being not even being a single mom, a single dad, but it's like one of those things where it's like I want a joint family. I want that real love, that real household feeling. And I feel like, I missed that in my childhood. So I would like to give it to my daughter. But it's kind of hard when not only do you have differences, but you haven't seen that for yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't have that, in my vicinity for me to see it myself, like me going through it myself, it's kind of hard to do something if you never had an example to do it.
Well, with saying that, not having an example in household, did you see like outside of your household, or like strong families that together with kids? Like cousins, aunties, or uncles, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it fully, but I've seen it somewhat with outside of my situation.
How did that look? Outside,
tough. The reason why I say tough is because I've seen scarily. I've seen the worst in families and I've seen the best in families. Like people that have actually stayed together. I've seen and heard different things, and I mean, imagine you going by somebody's house, one of your friends' houses, or anything like that, and you know that their mom cheated on their dad or their dad cheated on their mom, but it's like they still together,
right,
and it's like all of the years built up, and you just think to yourself like, this isn't. Yeah, my brother got married recently. Shout out to my brother Jordan. Yeah. He just got married recently, and one thing that the pastor said while he was giving the ceremony, he was saying that marriage is not like a faucet. You can't just turn it off.
Facts.
So I got real teary. I was like, whoa, like you're right, and that's the love that you have for somebody, sometimes it can fade away, but I feel like, especially when you have a child, it's like it's kind of gonna always be there because you have that love for your child also.
Exactly. It's definitely deeper when you have a child because it's like that's an attachment that's gonna be between two people forever. Yeah,
so it ain't like you could just stop talking to your baby mama. Like, a lot of girls, they be like, I don't know, if he got a baby mama, I can't talk to him. But it's I mean,
like he has a kid, they're gonna talk.
Yeah, like they be trying to push the narrative bad, and I feel like I'm not gonna say that single girls make it worse for guys that have kids or anything like that. But I've seen how girls act towards dudes that have kids and might not be with the baby mom anymore. They'd be like, oh, well, you got a baby mama, I can't talk to you. Right. But it's like you never know the situation, on the other side. Like the baby mama could be bad and doing different things or, but a lot of people don't take the chance on those single dads or, these different things.
I definitely think that's give and take and kind of being like devil's advocate because it's like that on the women's side too. Because us men, we guilty of, oh, she got a baby dad out.
Yeah, but do you know what's crazy though? Do you know what's crazy? I'm not gonna lie to you. Keep it real. A man,
of course. Yeah. I already know where you're going. Go ahead.
If a man talks to a girl that has kids, it don't really fully matter unless she has. I wouldn't even say the number of kids don't matter.
Multiple.
We look at it and we might be like, oh, she got 2-3 kids, but it's like, come on now. If we really like a girl, it has nothing to do with the number. It depends on the value of the person.
It do.
If the person have their own stuff going on, if she making her own money, if she if she not asking for a million things, then it's understandable. But at the same token, you do have to take into consideration, if you do plan on messing with this person, that you have to take into consideration somewhat of the kids.
Yeah, you're going to take on a responsibility in the future, basically. Especially if the father isn't in their lives. Or even if he is, you're still going to step up and be that second dad for them kids. But after the song was made, you dropped it. You told me you listened to it multiple times in a row.
Yeah, I remember after I recorded the song, it's even crazy because Taddy came to the studio and he came there to like listen and peep out what I have going on and stuff. Okay. So
this be the best story.
Yeah, like I was recording the song and I was doing everything, and my recording process is different from a lot of people's because I just punch in. Like I can't sit down and write music anymore. I haven't done that since I was younger. Okay. Because I have to feel my straightforward emotions, however I feel. Like I face it head on, and I just go in there and sing. So he was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You need to do some ad-libs. I was like, look, I don't do the ad-libs to the end. I like to record the verse. I like to get it out of the way. Yes. And then I feel for it, and I feel where to sing certain things at and different things. And when I was bringing in the hook for the Lotoya Luck It, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, yo, like, I got to start doing more ad-libs and stuff. And I felt as though that it was only right that I put him on the song because not only did he give me the inspiration and the words of wisdom to do certain things, I was like, you know what? I felt like it was only right. Let me put him on the song. Okay. It's, it was the best of all worlds. He gave me, you know what I'm saying? He gave me the feedback that I needed, and it made the song better. So, put you on the song too.
Set of ears always helps.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, after this, I don't believe you. I think you dropped another song, but it's not. I think you took it down or something.
No, so, all right. So, look, what happened was, it's crazy.
I'm pretty sure I remember you dropping the song.
I had a project. So, basically, what happened was I had a project that got taken down only because of one song. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, like, like how, all right, if you have Instagram, you have like 3 or 4 different outlets of responding to people. Right. You have like the regular primary chat, the general chat, and then you have requests. Okay. But you also have like, I don't know if everybody's set up like this, but you also have another set of requests that you have to go in and you have to click and you have to see. Like it's another frame where you have to actually go in and accept the different messages, but they won't come to your phone. All right. So I went in and I had like clicked accept, and a guy was like, he had been DMing me for the longest, and he was like, hey yo, like I'm getting ready to take this song down, so cause you never paid me for the beat. I was gonna pay him for the beat. So I don't know where he's at in the United States. Well, I don't think he's in the United States. I'm pretty sure he's out of the country. Okay. A lot of people that make my beats are actually out of the country. So when I was hitting the dude back, it's like I would be asleep. He'll be awake.
Time zones.
Yeah, so our time zones are completely different. Okay. And every time I would try to do it or like texting back and stuff, it would be horrible times. So he ended up getting the project taken down. And I don't have no bad blood or feel bad about it. I understand it. I fully understand it. But it took the whole project down that I had called it was a project that I had called Things I Should Have Said. Okay. And the whole project got taken down. So I had to re-drop my #1 song on that tape, which was called A Million Miles. Okay. So I had to re-drop that one because the people was texting me and calling me.
I know. I definitely remember that. Yeah, I remember you posting that.
They was mad.
On your story.
Yeah, they were mad. Like the people were mad. It was like, why did you take the song down? And people were screenshotting and sending it to me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I didn't take the song down. What are you talking about? Like, and it was like, yes, it's not there anymore. I'm telling you. So I'm going and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, it's not there. Like,
so how long it took you to get like to the DMs to realize that it was the guy with the beat?
I wouldn't say it was too late, but I'm pretty sure he had already. It took me a month to respond to him.
He probably thought you was just
So once I did start responding, he probably felt like I was just dragging my feet. So it was all done for.
I got you. So knowing you, I assume you ain't dropping that again. Those songs.
Honestly, probably not. because it's one of those things where it's like when you've already done something and you've already seen where it went, and it wasn't like they were bad songs or anything, but I feel as though that I've grown since then. Okay. So it makes it harder to drop older materials when you've already done something, you know?
Now, I know this is like a cliche question with artists, but I have to ask this because becoming a father, it is important. Yeah. Has it changed your view on women? This is a question all artists get asked, especially male artists. Well, mainly male artists. Does it change your view on women or how you view women? Since you have a daughter.
Yeah, but no.
Okay, explain.
The difference is my daughter is my daughter, and these other females is everybody else. I don't know. I'm holding her at a high standard only because it's my daughter, and I feel like every father should.
Yes,
but I know that there are difference between girls and I don't know fathers that are actually in their daughters' lives and stuff, and like. Even with you, I think I've told you this. I think I used to always tell you to be like, man, I just love y'all relationship.
Right.
I've always like, I used to even say this in like a lot of my songs. I used to say like, I want a daughter. Like, and it sounds bad, but I didn't want a son, at least to be my first. Cause I know my attachment that I have to women. Like being an R&B singer, like I wouldn't say I take things and I use that for like inspiration, but I technically do.
Yeah, because it's your life.
Yeah, it's my life, So I had a girl tell me the other day, she was like, I'm not gonna say it, but it sounds bad, but like, I ain't mess with you because you was a hoe. You was talking to a lot of different girls, but I don't think it's that. I think it's like, from the people's eyes, like, all right, I ain't trying to gloat about myself, but like, all right, if I look good, I got money, I'm on my stuff, and I'm not always in crazy drama or mess. I'm not out here stealing, killing, and in jail, in and out of jail.
Recipe for women.
Right. So it's like when you got a different look, a different image, and all these other different things, I think a lot of girls are actually scared to mess with me, not even for the females, but they use other females as a tactic. But a lot of times, like I was telling somebody this, I was explaining it to them thoroughly. I said, look, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. As a man, if I got my own stuff going on, I've always dealt with not attaching myself with people good. The reason why is because I've always felt like everybody that I loved already had turned their back on me. Everybody had done already did me wrong. So I'm so used to people like disappointing me. You know what I'm saying? So the only people that stay around is the ones that like make me happy and make me understand like you could be disappointed, but there are things that you can be disappointed and still move on from and be able to gradually change with. So a lot of times, let me get to the point. Basically, I would post girls because I would be messing with them, right? And I would buy them stuff. I would take them out. I'd fly them out. I'd do all these different things. And then things will go wrong. And a lot of times I think girls just like wanted that experience. Right. And then there's another girl I might start talking to. And I'm doing the same thing. I feel like people don't, like, I'm not about to sit there and be like scared. If I like you, I like you. I'm gonna post you. I want you to feel like, oh, he really do like me. Yeah. Like, so if everything's copacetic and going well, you're gonna keep seeing me post that one person. Right. But if you see me posting multiple people all in different weeks or whatever, and then it's like I look at it like this: if you're sitting there and you're telling me like, wow, you was talking to this girl, that girl, yeah, but like. You don't know the story. Right. So, but really, the crazy thing is, that's why I make music, because all of those different things of being disappointed, I put that in my stories. Put that in my music. Thanks. That's why I don't have to sit there on social media and talk about it.
With saying that, going from the perspective of being a hoe in women's eyes, how do you view yourself? Rather if that's the past self or current, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I ever. Honestly, I'm not even trying to gloat about myself. I don't think I ever was a hoe or nothing. I think I just was.
What is the definition of a hoe in a male term?
In a male term, is like, all right, let's say, all right, if a girl mess with you, right? Right. She mess with me. Right. She mess with him. She mess with him. That's considered technically a hoe. Right. Like if a girl, and then like if she knows, men. Like, yeah, especially like if they friends or different things like that, or if it's a girl like she'll mess with you, but she'll mess with your ops too, or she'll mess with, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like hoes they do intentional hoe things. Right, like they're gonna like a hoe doesn't just, I don't know, but you know what the bad part about it is? Why? Hoes have the best personalities. Girls, like I ain't even trying to sound crazy. Like I done ran across some nice girls, like
I just heard,
and I've gotten vulnerable. I've gotten vulnerable with them.
Niggas say like, this is a good date.
Listen, like
this been the best date I've been on.
But it be so bad.
Like really, this is a really good date.
Cause like look, I'm not gonna lie, cause I've talked to hoes before for sure. Like it is what it is. No, like it's life. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if one of my homies told me like, cause one thing I used to do a lot of times was like me and my homies are like not try to talk to the same girls, but like we might both think she cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if he DM'd her and I DM'd her too. Right. But it just like one of us might end up talking to her. Right. But the whole time it'll be like you'll get to talking to a girl and you'll find out she a hoe. Mm-hmm. I done had girls that done smashed me, my homies, and all. Like I'm talking about, like probably within days.
And that's a turn off.
Like it's a turn off, but it's like
expected.
It's expected. So it's like I don't go into it judging. Right. But when a girl like sit there and have a conversation with me and get real vulnerable with me and talk to me and tell me she like my music and it gets deeper, like
a little connection comes.
Yeah, a little connection comes, and a lot of times I done dealt with where a girl be like, all right, I don't want to have sex with you because I want to be in a relationship with you. Like, so I really like you. And I be thinking to myself.
That's so backwards.
I be thinking to myself, it sounds bad, but it's like, I don't want this version of you.
That's like the meme when it be like you get the whole and she be you won't be the boyfriend.
Like you she like out of, so you telling me out of all these dudes, like
I'm the good nigga.
I'm the good one? Like no, like treat me just like them.
You should have bought all that date. That good ass date you bought on.
I don't even think it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of times, I even said this recently. I said, look, a lot of times I don't be taking girls on dates. Okay. It might seem like a date, it might feel like a date, but it's not a date.
It's an outing.
It literally would be me saying, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to go out to eat. Yeah. Like just in my head, I want to go out to eat, but I don't want to eat by myself.
Right.
So what do I do? I'm just hitting a couple people up. You want to go out to eat? Through, yeah. I'll hit the homies too. I'll be like, hey, bro, what you doing? Like,
I kind of see that when you be like, it's kind of like what you do with the 504 golf shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to go. Anybody?
Yeah, I literally
enjoy the vibes.
Yeah, just enjoy the vibes. I don't look for people to be feeling like I'm trying to talk to everybody or every girl. Right. I do that even on the gram. Like before I was with my baby mom and stuff, I would just hit girls up and be like, hey, what you got going at this, that, and third. We might have been cordial in the DMs, but I might just be like, hey, like, I'm going out to eat later. You want to, you know what I'm saying, come slide with me, this, then, the third. It don't be a date. It just be like, I want to hang out with you. I just want to, I just want somebody around. Right. And I think that that's bad also with me because, like, I feel like I sometimes need company around.
Right. You don't feel, I'm sure, do you go out by yourself? Like, can you go out to eat alone? Or you feel like,
I've done it, but it feels weird because it's like, if you sitting there, you're going to be on your phone the whole time.
Okay.
So it's like, you're going to be there just sitting there eating. You're going to be like, all right, you're going to get your food, but then you're just going to be sitting there scrolling, eating, right. Probably calling people on the phone and stuff. Well, I don't know because I like to go to Houston's. Okay. Houston's have this phone policy where you can't be on the phone. So they'll come to you and they'll literally tell you to get off the phone.
Heard. So they want you to enjoy your time.
So that's why I have to have, especially because I go there a lot. So it's like I need somebody to go with me.
Heard. All right.
I don't want to be sitting there bored.
All right. Now, off the topic of women, let's get into the topic of music. You have a project dropping. Now, I'm going to hold you to this. You said 12/3.
12/3. 12/3 is definitely coming out. The reason why is also because that's a special day to me. That's my dad's birthday.
All right.
And like I said, my dad passed away when I was 16. Okay. But he still holds like a huge place in my heart. So a lot of different things, when I do different things, I always feel like I look for monumental days to drop. So 12/3 is a solid date. It's coming out for sure.
For sure.
Because I lie a lot on social media. I'll be like, yeah, project dropping next week.
See, that's what you're supposed to do on social media. It's social media. Have fun on that.
Yeah, amp them up.
Yep, facts. Now, is the project have a name?
Westwood.
What is Westwood?
So look, when I came, So when I came the first time for my first interview, I was like, I used to stay in Westwood Apartments.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, and I told you, Jigga Money. That's like my cousin. Yeah. He kind of like grew up around there also. Mm-hmm. So it's called like Columbia Parks or something now. It's called something else now, but it was like, we kind of grew up together over there. And then like, I don't know, it's Westwood itself gives to me a cozy feeling. Mm-hmm. Like just the name in itself, Westwood. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? Just give like a nighttime cozy feeling. Like, I don't know, when I think of it, I think of a fireplace, you know what I'm saying? Or like
Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
Heard. Now, what can we expect to hear on this project? if you go to your studio yourself, then hopefully I get to come tonight.
Yeah.
So I get to hit a vibes before most people. But what can we expect from this?
Vulnerability.
Okay.
I feel as though that one thing that music is missing lately is vulnerability and trueness, realness, feeling, real understanding issues that everybody go through. So it's like a lot of times as artists, we try to come from our own emotions, but I feel as though that I gravitated towards more so what the people go through also. Like I tried to be as real as I could. I didn't try to just talk about flashy things or just different things. I try to really get into it and grab your heart. Like I might say something and you might feel the same way. Like before you changed, I said a lot of times I feel like I be growing, but you bring up old things. You know, everybody go through that in a relationship. They might be like, yeah, but remember when you did this or when you did that? But it's like, I'm trying to grow. So why would you keep trying to remind me of if I did wrong or if I did something the wrong way or like, don't remind me of my past because I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to build for you. But it's like, if you want me to build for you, you can't bring up what I've done, what I've did, what I've accidentally did or anything.
We're going to move past it. Let's move past it fully. I definitely agree with that. What do you feel as an R&B singer, you say is missing kind of vulnerability? We just had Summer Walker drop, Mariah drop, I think like a month ago. I'm thinking of more R&B artists. That's the two mainstream ones I know. I seen you posted Summer Walker call you like 100 times or some shit.
Man, look.
For a song. What is that, the writer song or to be on a song?
So look. I can't talk about it fully, but I can talk about it. So my friend called me, and it was before I came to the city just now. And he was with Summer Walker for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And he was like, man, look. He was like calling me and texting me, but I was asleep because I had a flight the next day. Okay. So I was trying to like sleep because I was thinking that he was calling me to hop on the game. Because normally that's around the time when he'd be like. How many times he called? He called like 5 to 10 times, bro. But it's just like, no, but like I'm so used to him calling like around that time for us to get on the game. He'll get off of work, you know what I'm saying? He'll be like, he'll be ready to load up. So I'd be like, I silence the phone every time. And then like, I think after a certain amount of calls, your phone just stops vibrating and all the other stuff. It'll call, but it's not going to be vibrating and doing all the other stuff. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I finally wake up. I look at my phone.
Call me seven times.
Like, bro, like what?
Like, nigga, the game
I go to the message. This man sent me like a 2-minute, 3-minute voice message going off. Like, man, what you doing, bro? I was with Summer Walker for a whole hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours. He done sent me the picture. He like, man, bro, I played her your song Dial Tone. I played Come Over. I played all these different songs. Bro, she wanted to hear you sing on the phone. He was like, yo, like she was rocking with your music. Like she was like really like liking what you had going on. She wanted to hear you sing on the phone and she wanted to talk to you on the phone. You didn't answer. What you got going on? I'm like, bro, I was asleep. Like, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I always say like, everything happens for a reason. I'm sad that I didn't answer the phone, but I know that wasn't my missed opportunity. I know that there will be another opportunity for me to either talk to her or something. Something's gonna happen where it's like maybe, you know, we need to do something or have this conversation or something, lock in, do something. So I'm not fully sad about it. I just know I did mess up with that situation.
Do you listen to Summer Walker?
Yes, I love her new project. I love her new project. I feel as though that Summer Walker is like such a vulnerable person. And the things that she say are so real. And you can feel that a lot of the stuff that she says in her songs are what she go through personally. From different things that we've even seen on social media or anything like that. Summer Walker is honestly like one of the realest artists ever. The reason why I can say that is because like a lot of the stuff that even come out on social media, she'll be like, yeah, I did that. But I mean, like, who doesn't do that? Like, you know, like I'm a regular person. I still like, I'm, you know, but I think that there's like a difference between R&B music and rapping people and stuff. So people don't be understanding, like we still have situations that go on in our life.
Exactly. I came like to that realization probably like years ago where I just started being like, I'm like, I don't be shocked by the shit celebrities have going on. They just more famous regular people.
Yeah.
They cheat on their people. They get cheated on. They do sideline shit.
Real
They do
talk.
all type of regular shit that people who was at 9 times do. Fuck, they just more famous.
Man, look,
money.
they said they was showing stuff where they'll be like certain celebrities that cheat and do this, that, and the third, and all these different things. But you got to think about it like this. Honestly, it's in a man's nature to have multiple women. And I don't want to sound crazy. I don't want to sound crazy for it. I don't care if they get on my ass about it, but it's real. Mm-hmm. If you read the Bible, mm-hmm. I'm gonna get real spiritual about it now. Let's go. If I'm not mistaken, Abraham had how many wives?
I'm not sure.
But he had a lot.
All right.
He had a lot of kids. He had all these different things. Us as men, we come from Africa. Mm-hmm. We come from having multiple wives. We come from having plentiful because the black men, African American, we are the top. You know, so I don't know. Like I feel as though that times are different, mm-hmm. but at the same token, is like I don't think it's like in a sense of like treating 5 different girls bad. I think it's the thing of like treating 5 different girls good. Right. There are a lot of people that mess with different celebrities or different people of status that nobody will ever know it ever came out. Yep. It'll never come out. The reason why is because that person of stature only messes with women of a certain stature also. Right. So it's like you can't even be too mad about it.
You'll never hear about it. Be in the same room. You'll never know.
Cause there's one. Well, I ain't gonna say it. Cause I ain't gonna throw him under there. But you know that's kind of like all right. Cause no, I actually say it. Cause that's like Drake said. What's Drake said about LeBron James? He was basically trying to say he was basically trying to make it seem like we went on 2 mans. Like we was. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
at my crib, looking at home.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He was basically trying to make it seem like, man, we used to always go on 2 mans and you gonna do me like this, like
Brian ain't left Van to hear that fucking part, boy.
I'm just saying. Hey, look,
all quick.
No, I feel it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he just felt played. He felt betrayed by his homie. So it's like when you feel as though that you've given your life and that man got LeBron James tatted on him. He did have LeBron James tatted on him and everything. Like he really and truly like. That was his dog.
A real friend, yeah.
And they came up. I don't think people understand. They really came up at the same time.
Yeah, like
so when Drake over came out and so far gone and all that, the Sprite commercial, yep. It was like they was coming up at the same time.
And I don't about to win his first ring, I think. Yep, around that time.
And it was like so many different things that people wasn't realizing. Like like they was just going up.
And
it was going up, and they're the 2 biggest.
I would joke. It's like crazy. Like they've been in the game like so long. And around the same age, it's like
they still running it.
Yeah, they like superstars at their own craft. So
I told somebody that recently, I was like, have you ever realized like the people that's really running the game is like the people that like we grew up listening to, and that's the only ones that kind of like matter a little bit.
Right.
Like Future, boom. Future could drop the day tomorrow, and people be like, but you heard that new Future?
Facts.
But Future ain't got to say nothing the whole year, and he could drop a whole album, drop a whole song. People be like, man, you heard the new Future?
Yep.
And you'd be like, man, what about all of the other artists that man, did you hear that Future? Like
it's like when you get it's like a name brand. It's like a Louis Vuitton, a Gucci. Like they don't have to spend $1 million on commercials. Yeah. Like you see that new jacket, somebody got it. Like it just go all the way through. That's crazy. Now
that's what I tell people all the time. though. Crack sells itself. Mm-hmm. Like it might sound crazy to like give that a real eye opener, but like
truth,
crack sells itself. That's how I look at music. Like if it's a great song, mm-hmm. you gonna like the song. You might send the song to somebody else. You might be driving in the car. Somebody hear the song. They gonna, what song this is? They might download that song.
Yep.
The next person gonna download the song. The next person gonna hear the song. Crack sells itself. That's how I look at a lot of different things.
And I think I look for in music because, like you say with the vulnerability, I listen to a lot of vulnerable songs and artists. They can be rap artists, but it's still like I love like the kind of like the harmonizing, like I don't want to say dark music, but it's just something about like a rapping with the singing that I like. Yeah. Like I listen to a lot of like Vori, I listen to a lot of Blue, of course Drake, and other just other shit. But I like that type of music. So
it's the dark side, but it's the bright side.
Yeah, it's like
because it makes
real feelings.
So I always tell people like I turn my pain into passion. I want people to feel my pain, but they're gonna understand the passion behind it, so they're gonna feel it. Yeah. And when they feel it, they're gonna be like, I love this song. I just like, cause you could feel it.
Yes.
And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of like really making those type of songs.
Right. It goes back to what you were saying, like the lyrics. I post like a lot of lyrics on my stories, and I post them lyrics because I'd be like, this is real life. This shit that I be going through, like real when people sing them lyrics. So I really be in tune when I be listening to the music, especially when you feel that shit. Now you moved from New Orleans. How long ago?
It's been years, bro. It's probably like 2 years.
2 years.
The reason how is because even my lease about to be finishing up and everything. That's how I know it's been that long.
Facts. So how is life outside of New Orleans?
I love life outside of New Orleans, honestly. I feel as though that in order to grow in life, in order to like see different things, not even just to move from New Orleans, but it's one of those things where like New Orleans is like really a crab in a barrel city. New Orleans is below sea level. Right. So like I find that crazy because I always tell people, I'm like, yeah, New Orleans is below sea level. So you're gonna have crabs. It's gonna be a crab in a barrel city. Right. It's hard to get out because the next one's gonna be waiting for you to help pulling them up. But the thing about it is you wasn't helping me when we was at the bottom. So why would I help you at the top? But I'm a nice person. So a lot of times I try to help people that I feel as though I would like to pull up. But sometimes those people take it for granted also. Or they'll feel like you owe them, but you don't owe them anything.
Entitlement.
Yeah.
With that being said, in New Orleans, you hear that a lot, and I think a lot of things like go wrong. Like when somebody's, like you said, climbing out that barrel. I think a lot of people go wrong. They try to help people before they fully out the barrel, right when they get there. So it's like you haven't established yourself as that thing yet, and you already trying to pull the others. So I think that they get dragged back into that bucket, trying to help people too early. I don't know if that's fair or not, but that's just how I feel sometimes.
Well, I also feel like some people that make it out of the bucket don't help those that should be getting pulled back out of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Like there are artists that I could honestly, I feel like certain artists that have made it haven't like pulled back the real artists. You know what I'm saying? They'll pull back what's hot.
Right.
You feel me? Who popping in the city? All right.
Not the people who've been really working.
Not the people who really been working and they know got the real potential to be not just a quick
money grab.
Yeah, because they got artists that I listen to from the city that like people would never think I listen to. Like I ain't gonna lie, Cutter Game J Black.
He in my rotation,
bro. I'm bumping Cutter Game J Black.
Money over,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like it's just certain people like, and I respect what he do. You feel me? Like me and Cutter Game J Black ain't made no song. I done seen him a couple times and I done told him like, bro, you my favorite artist from the city. You don't even know it. Like, and it's like I'm never afraid to show that side of me. Like at the end of the day, like I'm still a fan at heart. Like so I'm like even if I'm an artist, I'm showing love, bro. Like you cold. Like you should be gone. And he have that the way he rap and the way he maneuver with the way he rap. Bro, he should have been blue. Yeah. And I know that this man put his own money into this stuff. That like, and you could tell because the way that he's putting it out, that he's like, this is fully him.
Right.
Cause he go hard for everything he do. He go hard for everything he do.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy. I shot his first video when he got out of jail.
For real?
Years ago, like 6. I don't know when he got out, like 6-7 years ago. I remember.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That nigga still going, but. He definitely got hits.
Bro, he
that
gonna
should
make
be
it,
out
bro.
of here. Yeah.
He gonna make it, bro. I ain't even gonna say his time gonna come. He gonna make it, bro.
Facts.
Gonna make it.
Y'all, you heard it here first. Cutter Game J Black. BALEEVE believes in you
for sure.
Now, going forward, can we talk about your I know you say you're open book, but before I ask this, can we talk about your new job? Are you allowed to talk about that?
I'm not really too much able to talk about it.
All right, so we ain't gonna talk about
them NDAs. They gonna get me.
Heard. That's why I had to ask before I just blurted that out. Yeah. But I'm gonna ask you this. We don't have to say no name, nothing about it. How have you adapted to your new career?
I've adapted to it well, but I feel as though that it's one of those things where it's like being versatile isn't just being an artist, but it's also being like a people's person.
Okay.
So like dealing with other races also shed light on like my situation as a man, and not only my situation as a man, but like as a black man.
Okay.
It's made me grow way more there are times when like I've probably even been called the N-word, or just people have like had a conversation with somebody else and they might have said the word to another white person, which is kind of weird. But
Right.
I don't know. And it's like certain things that like get to me, I don't know. They don't get to me as worse as they used to, but it just depends on how they're said. But a lot of times I've had to like catch myself, because there's a difference between being professional and being just a regular person, just moving around how you're moving, like a public person or anything. But a lot of things currently have been like hard for me to adapt to, because also I'm from the South. Right. So it's like when you see racism, you know racism. Right. Like they're not gonna sugarcoat it. They're not gonna like. They might give you certain words or certain slangs, or they're gonna make you feel it. Like I don't like you.
Yeah, you definitely gonna hear like the trigger words that they try. It's try to slide it in, but they try to provoke you with those words.
Yeah, Oregon is one of those places where they're like they're gonna say it to you, and it's like
Oregon, West. Damn,
Oregon.
Never been to Oregon,
bro. Oregon will literally tell you to your face,
and it's crazy because that's a college football town.
Bro, I've recorded it so many times where like people have like, because I'm big on that. Like I try to keep facts on everything, just in case, because like by me being an African American person, they'll try to be like, well, oh, he said this or he said that. So a lot of times when I know that I'm getting ready to have a conversation with a person and they're taking it left, I'll automatically go to my voice memos. Put my phone in my pocket. It might seem like I'm looking uninterested in what they're saying, but I know that this is about to go left, so let me go to my voice memos, record, put it in my pocket.
Now you gonna have to have the metas next.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta do it. Right in
the only thing I don't like about the meta glasses is the light.
Oh, so when you're recording, without it.
They do.
Yeah, and they got the blockers on Amazon. They like $10.
Oh man,
block the light. But that's how do you cope with that though? What's your therapy for that? Dealing with that, I guess, weekly or daily?
That's the way of the world, man.
Yeah.
That's all we can look at it as. As long as a person doesn't put their hands on you, that's kind of like the way of the world. There's I can't say this like I can't stand up for myself, but it's like I don't know, like the things that we fought for back in the day in today's society. It's 100% different. It's a little bit the same, because it's like if you speak out, then you know the cops are gonna start getting a certain type of way and all of this. But it's kind of harder because like it seems like there's no way to maneuver without being penalized for it. Okay. Because even if you don't do anything, you could be the one that call the cops. They're gonna question you more than they're gonna question the other person.
Yeah, you get to see how it turns out the first.
Yeah, you'll be like
20 seconds.
You'll be thinking to yourself, you'll be like, I'm the one calling the cops. Exactly. You questioning me like
exactly. You know the temperature soon as the cops arrive. Like if they coming to you like, hey, what you did? I'm like, hey, I called y'all. Like, damn, what the fuck going on? So you get to see that.
I got it bad though, because like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't be having to call the cops, but like in certain instances where I've had to like make certain phone calls. They'll be like, we received a phone call from somebody, and I'll start talking to them. They'll be like, well, the phone call wasn't made from you, but actually it was. Because when I talk a certain type of way, I'll hop on the phone.
Code switching.
Like, hi, this is Byron Lee. I'm calling for a specific, situation. I would like to. But it sounds like I just know how to turn on my professionalism and mixing it with other stuff.
How would that affect you as a father, raising a child in that type of world, or in this type of world? Because I always talk and discuss. I'd be like, man, 30 years, 20 years down the line with my daughter 20.
But that's why I also would like to move out of the country. Like I'm real big on moving out the country because I feel like it's land of opportunity. And it might seem crazy, but it's like the U.S. is built on U.S. terms. Right. I even tell people it's like the president of the United States. They knew that man was going to be the president of the United States. No matter what our vote said, all these different things, they knew. Because they got stuff way deeper than it's way people. Yeah, it's way deeper than the surface level. That's even like The Simpsons. Like people be thinking to themselves like these predictions and all these different things.
That shit ain't no coincidence.
People. There are people that
control.
Yes, that know all of this stuff be going on. Yep. That's just like even like some of these football games. Like there are football games that you can honestly sit back and think to yourself and be like,
ain't no way.
somebody got paid.
Yeah.
Like because it doesn't add up. Even like, all right, I don't even like to bring this up because I'm not really a Saints fan.
2018 Rams game.
Make it make sense. You feel me? Like
sense,
even like the situation with what the guy name was Marcus Williams when he missed the Vikings.
Minnesota, yeah.
Bro,
for real, bro. Man,
real talk.
Got the
like,
whole New Orleans, Louisiana balling out.
Listen, bro.
Getting paid.
Listen, bro. You didn't even play video games before. Come on, bro. Like, bro, if you really look at it, he went down.
He put his head down, brother.
Bro, like,
missed the whole dude.
He didn't go like this. This man went like this. Like,
he missed his whole body, bro.
You gotta. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was somebody got paid.
Like, no way, huh?
Somebody got paid. Vegas made the call. But and then after that, Stephon Diggs this, Stephon Diggs that, Stephon Diggs this, Stephon Diggs that. Like,
yeah, he blew up after that.
You could be a good player, but it's just like there are certain moments that is like, you know, somebody got paid because everything start adding up a certain type of way that makes another person look good in a huge light.
I don't know, bro. I've been watching sports for a long time. I'm a Saints fan, but years ago, like,
peep this out. The NBA playoffs last year.
What game?
All of them.
Oh, all. Like, I became unattached from like my feelings. Usually, like when the Saints, like that Vikings game, that Rams game, I'll be mad. It can fuck my day up. Like, it could be like, man, fuck. Like, damn. But now I'm like, I can go a day without watching the Saints. Like yesterday, I wasn't even watching that shit. I went running. I'm like, fuck that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I went looked at a little bit of the Shador game. I was like, you know, like I would rather watch something like that. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's crazy. God works in mysterious ways. I wouldn't say that God works to hurt others to let others be able to shine. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy how his season is like finally turning out.
You
like,
open the door.
Imagine going like. Imagine like not getting drafted where you were supposed to get drafted, and then when you do get drafted, and then you got the opportunity to actually play now. Like all of these people getting hurt, all these people
crazy.
Like sit back and really analyze that.
Joe Flacco traded, Kenny Pickett traded, Dylan Gabriel ass. Now you in.
Like
you get your shot, bro. Like that's
like
crazy.
You telling me like this whole time,
like it's meant for you.
but that's what shows like God works in mysterious ways, and God don't play about like the ones that He really do love.
Yep.
They got the last laugh at the end of the day, you know. And that game that he had recently really showed like this what y'all supposed to have, and y'all knew it the whole time. But
yeah,
it's the way of the world, man.
Yep. Sure is. Now, like you said, listening session tonight, and you leaving tomorrow. Are you gonna have any finishing touches to the project, Westwood?
Yeah,
tonight?
I might be adding songs and everything tonight. I might go record a song, all that different stuff.
Sheesh. Now, how often do you come back to New Orleans and visit your home, your hometown, and enjoy the vibes?
Man. Rarely I do. I've been back twice. I've only been back like twice since I've moved. Honestly, It's hard for me to come back because the flight takes so long. A lot of times when I want to come back and stuff, like the flight, it take like 3 hours for one flight, 3 hours for the next flight, or 3.5 hours for one flight, 3.5 hours for the next flight. But normally also then you gotta worry about layovers and all that other stuff. So man, it normally take like 12 hours to get down here sometimes. Or like 13. Yeah, but it's just like where I'm at is like it's not like a straightforward flight. Yeah. You have to go from this, that, and the third. So
okay. Like any last things for the people that you want to touch on that we didn't touch on?
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the New Orleans culture of music a little bit, about like New Orleans artists currently.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about I don't know. There's a few things I like to talk about but let's
where do you feel New Orleans music is at right now? I feel like I've been listening to a lot of New Orleans artists though, I should say that.
I feel like I have, but I don't listen to the ones that everybody just, you know.
Who you listen to? Let's start there. Let's see if I listen to anybody on your
I named one, Cuddy Gang G Black for sure. Right. There's another guy that I was listening to once upon a time, and he just started dropping music again. His name D Mike.
Okay.
There's a guy
singer R&B. Drake.
Nah, but you know, he also rap too.
Yeah, he was signed to Birdman.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think Cash Money now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's signing them no more or something like that.
Yeah.
But everybody, let me see. There's a guy named, I think B Rose I listen to. There's a guy named Jay Millie I listen to.
Okay.
What's the guy that made that song that I said I always listen to it?
LeBlack.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna do me that.
Definitely listening to that. Bro, that was song of the summer. Can't nobody tell me nothing, boy.
Right.
I texted Cole Young and I told him, I said, hey bro, look, bro, y'all need to keep pushing this. Like, bro, that's like, it remind me of like, hearing that song reminded me of like when Rod 49 dropped Penthouse.
Okay.
When Nino Calvin dropped Ritz Carlton. Yes. Yes, man. You hit it right on the knob. But you see what I'm saying? It's like that song that will make everybody want to listen to you. Because every time you play it, somebody else going to be, hey, bro.
Facts.
What that song was, man, play that song. Because, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. It's so crazy. I was in the club, bro. I was in the club. And the song came on. But I had played the song before I had even went to the club.
Right.
I didn't know Cole Youngin was there, nothing. We was in the section of some people that don't associate themselves with them.
Okay.
It just so happens that like my sister, she was like, "This my song, man. Like, why everybody not dancing?" We in the section, and I'm thinking to myself, like, "Yo,
we was out.
like I ain't gonna say we ain't supposed to be bumping this, but I'm just saying like." In the vicinity that we in is like that's kind of like putting yourself in a situation and being like you being around Young Boy and a Lil Durk song come on and you just you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. That's crazy.
That sucks.
But it was just like, and it's crazy because Cole Young was there and everything, and you know me and him know each other and stuff. So I went that to my talk to him and stuff. But it was just crazy to see that.
Yeah, that might be a reason why a lot of songs don't blow. You know,
I feel like New Orleans. I wish that there was more of light shed on the city with artists, because there are artists in the city that I feel as though that deserve to shine. Mm-hmm. Like not even from a light of yeah. Like even like boom, like even like Lareezy, but Lareezy is doing his own thing. Like he's veered off. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's kind of like doing their own thing, and that's cool. Like, and I also seen he worked with another dude. I don't listen to the dude, but I know he worked with the dude that everybody kind of like listening to now and stuff. But it's just a lot of different people that's actually like making songs now.
I remember when Lareezy ran across my town. I'm like, he ran across my house a couple years ago. I'm like,
you know what's crazy though? When he first ran across my timeline, he already was buzzing.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
saying. I was like, who is this?
I was like that too. I'm like, he from New Orleans.
That man had like 20,000 views on the video. I'm like, because it came up as a sponsored video or something. And I clicked it and I'm looking at it and I'm like, who is this dude? Like,
exactly. I had the same feeling. Yeah. Now with New Orleans music is more, I should say, the music that is popular in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. It's like around the world, the hood, drill.
But there are artists that I feel as though should be bigger also, that aren't as big as they could be.
You talking like about in that genre?
Even for like bounce artists.
Okay.
Like, we're gonna keep it real. Bounce artists gets played in not only New Orleans, not only Houston, not only listen, and I don't want to sound crazy or messed up for even saying this, but like I don't think nobody understanding like there are people like that are going and taking those songs and sampling the different bounce versions and stuff and making it their own. New York did that a lot recently.
They're making money.
And they've been making money off of the culture. Mm-hmm. But it's like they might get a artist from New Orleans to shed light on it, but they'll never get that same light that New York artist is gonna get, because the New Orleans artist is like, you might already know the name. That's just like for instance like Treaty. Mm-hmm. Treaty should be way bigger than she is. Okay. That's not on Treaty. That's not on Treaty's fault. That's not her fault. That she's not as big as she should be. Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is the reason for that?
The DJs. Mm-hmm. The DJs, and I feel like the other artists and culture is different. Like, there are rappers that listen to bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like they listen to him.
Right.
We go we might be in the club and boom, a song might come on. Boom, they know the songs.
Yep.
you don't hear him like putting them on songs and stuff though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it be like, I think Megan Thee Stallion probably like the only one that I've seen like actually shed light to a certain extent that it made beautiful sense. Like I think she had a song with like Vicky Lowe or something like that.
Okay.
And that was like beautifully shedding light on, you know what I'm saying, on the culture. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I know for a fact, like even Drake did it at one point. He was shedding light on the culture, but he didn't pick up no bounce artists. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like Drake has the capabilities of picking up a bounce artist.
Would you count Big Freedia?
No.
No.
Big Freedia,
he was already established.
Is like established.
Okay.
Big Freedia is like, I don't want to say the top.
Yeah, he is.
But
bounce on. He's like he tours.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like he is like the highest it can get.
Right.
The reason why is because I've never seen nobody top it. So he's like the Michael Jordan of bounce. So it's like you could do certain things or you could win a certain amount of championships, but you'll never be as big as just because he's done. You gotta think about it. Big Freedia done did stuff with Beyonce and all this other bro. Like I don't know, but that's what I'm saying though. Like boom, Beyonce ain't never picked up no bounce artist besides, you know what I'm saying? All right, Big Freedia, but that's a name that's an established.
That's not like one you pull up like, oh, they buzzing right now. Let me give them a boost.
That's like my baby Heaven. Mm-hmm. I love Heaven. Only Heaven. She got the song 2 Shots of the Hennessy.
I don't know that.
You never heard that song?
No.
Oh, you tripping. So you never seen the Michael Jackson thing with the you tweaking, you tripping. And she did a song with Cash Cobain. She buzzing, bro.
Listen to Cash.
She buzzing, bro.
You said her name, Only Heaven?
Only Heaven.
Okay. I'm about to check out. I seen Sub-T Sean had a, would you count this as, well, it is bounce on, but he had Chance to Rap and Juvenile get on the song The Goodbye. What you think of that? I said that because it came on my playlist yesterday when I was in the car.
I don't want to speak too much on it, but I'm gonna say it's a good for the city, but it's still like that's the city.
Chance the Rapper said he was in the third while fucking or something.
But Chance the Rapper is, but damn, I don't even want to say this.
I know what you're saying, but
it's
ahead.
like
go ahead.
I don't want to sound bad for saying this, but
I know you don't gotta say it.
A lot of artists. It's beautiful. I'm all for it. Like Sean doing his thing for sure.
Yeah.
Like and he got his own wave. He's always at his own wave. You know what's so crazy? Me and Sean used to be cool, boy. I used to be telling Sean, like, man, you need to do music. He used to be like, yeah, bro, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, bro, like, and he finally had ended up starting to, like, mess with it a little bit. But it's crazy, like, I remember, like, that whole wave of, like, when he was, like, just doing his skits and just doing what he was doing.
Right.
That made him who he was. That made him who he is today. He just kept his personality all the way through. Mm-hmm. And that's really the vulnerability of, you know, and the passion of really like understanding, like, we're going to evolve. We're going to really evolve.
He just brought that to his music.
Yeah. But I feel as though that Juvenile on the song with him, you said Juvenile on the song with him?
Chance the Rapper and Juvenile.
Yeah, that's big because Juvenile don't really like, I don't know. Juvenile is one of those people where it's like you gotta check the temperature with Juvenile because he one of those OG artists that is like, I don't know. I ain't never seen Juvie in no good mood outside of like I done been to the little thing where be having the Juvie Tuesdays and everything, and I don't know. He's like an unapproachable person. He reminds me of like he's kind of like a
uptown uncle, fuck.
Yeah, but it's like if you talk to him or you like, I don't know, you just never know.
That nigga seen this.
Yeah, like if you talk to him, he might curse you out or something like. But I mean, everybody has the ability and should act like that, but that's also just the New Orleans in him. Mm-hmm. And I can't never fault Juvie for acting the way he act because that's just how he is. Like you have to think about it, like. Us New Orleans people, we don't trust everybody. We don't like talking to everybody because anybody could spin what we say on us. So it's like, I understand Juvenile's perspective on just people in general when he's out doing whatever he's doing. Right. But I feel like Chance the Rapper being on the song, that's cool, but bro, come on. Like
I'm thinking of other people who've been on bounce. I know Moneybagg Yo did a song with C, Fine Ass. That was a couple years ago though. But
yeah, that was out of like a deal.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
You can tell it was labeled
yeah.
stuff at. But I want to ask you this: you have in your story, you did have some drama in your story. I don't know if you want to address this or not, but what's the problem going on in your stories, brother?
What you mean, my stories? Would it be other artists?
No. If it is other artists, but I'm talking about when you post a picture in front of someone's home.
Oh man! So like, look, I'm gonna keep it all the way people about this. I feel as though like a lot of people don't be understanding. I don't live in the city, but a person would think I live in the city, or they'll just say so many different things of I live in the city when I don't live in the city. So it's like people always try to talk and use my name for clout. Like I'm not even a person that feel like I don't have clout. I be in the rooms that I'm supposed to be in. I do what I need to do, and I'm out of the way. So people be trying to use my name for clout. They'll say like, I'm gonna do this to him. I'm gonna do this to him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say this. But it's like a lot of times I don't respond. Like for that instance, even with dude, you know how many people when I finally posted that, they was like, wait, he been talking about you this whole time? But it's like, you know how many people from like different states and stuff, they was like, wait, he was talking about you? No, yeah. Like this whole time? Like, wait, this whole time? Like, cause I never responded. So when I finally did respond on the media, people was like, man, what? That dude tripping. He crazy. He whatever. And like his own family members and stuff. Like I had a conversation with his mama, and he was like, "You think that B word gonna save you?" Da, 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 da. She da, da, da. But I called her. I'm like, "Man, this man said we got problems." Bro, when I come to the city, I do New Orleans stuff. So if I was going to, his mom used to like fix plates and stuff like that. So I would always go get the plates and all this different stuff. Like I was seeing her even when supposedly he was still making these videos. I didn't even know about it. This just came to light. So like, that was wild. Right. That was wild.
So is it over the back and forth?
Nah, it ain't no. Well, it's not really back and forth, but it's like I'm gonna acknowledge it again. But yeah, I'm gonna acknowledge it again. But next time I acknowledge it, it's gonna be in my music.
All right, man. We this is the TaeVi podcast. We got BALEEVE on here. Like I said, for the second time. First time was in 3 years. Y'all check out the first interview. Y'all see the progression and the, I don't want to say a boy, but the young man to a father now.
Yeah, for sure.
And a different artist now. Been through some things. What are some last words you want to tell the people about your upcoming project, Westwood? Dropping December 3rd, special day, the day your father passed.
No, that's his birthday.
Oh, his birthday. Sorry about that. The day his father was born.
Yeah.
Any words you want to tell the people?
Yeah.
Lock in with your camera, let them know.
I would like for you all to definitely stream Westwood when it comes out. It'll be out December 3rd. And the project is gonna give you definitely a cozy feeling. You can drive around to it, you can listen to it daily. You might hear some songs on there that just might make you want to dance. You might want to be cuddled up with somebody. You might be sad. They have a gumbo of songs, but gumbo is also more so of a Westwood feeling because it's also like a cozy feeling. When I think of gumbo, I normally think of it like it's a little cold outside. Let me get a little warm. So let me, give me some gumbo. So Westwood coming real soon.
We can leave out with Before You Change again, brother.
Man, we could leave out with
Which one?
What's another song? What's the song that you
I'm gonna go to Public Introvert.
Hey man, I told you Public Introvert is like the that's my baby right there. That's the one.
You know what I'm going.
Time goes by, and it makes me think about you in a different light. And it makes me regret things I said, and all that's fine. I won't make that mistake twice. If you come back in my life, if you come back in my life, yeah. I cannot follow you up on the ground. I cannot put my time in that shit cause I ain't even him. I can't even post up on that shit because I'm really him. And I can put some diamonds on you, girl, because I'm really him. Hop up in my ride, yeah, where you wanna go? I'm probably in your city for 2 days, then I'm go. Pick your favorite restaurant, we go eat mighty more. Gotta take your your shoes off, I got makeup on my floor. You ain't never gotta worry about no money, I'ma spend my shit. Got a lot of friends, but I got a lot of Benjamins. Take you on a while, baby girl, know I'm not used to this. You be putting shit together, feeling like the glue to this. And I can never lie, cause I'm feeling you. And I can't eat up on my own, need a table for two. And you staring on my parade, now the sky is so blue. And you never gotta lie, just tell me the truth. And I don't eat a lot of things, but I eat on you. And I ain't never felt this feeling, but I'm feeling you. You introduced me to this feeling that I never knew. I needed something in my life, needed something new. I hope this feeling that I have for you ain't never fed. Hope I don't give you all my love and you just try to laugh. I can take you out the street, take you on escapades. Hope I just give you all my love and you never laugh.
And it makes me think about you in a different light. And it makes
That
me
fucking
regret
smoke.
things I said in our last fight. I won't make that mistake twice. If you come back in my life, yeah.
I spent 10,000 in Atlanta on some Mac and Mary. I went to LA the next week and dripped you in Celine. And you can't post up on the media to find the things. I'm spending cash on all my cars and I don't need a lease. And you stay cozy up in Prada, that's my favorite fleece. I'm tryna give your ass a future where you never need. I cannot kiss up on your neck cause I ain't tryna tease. I'm tryna build a future with you, hope you never leave. Oh, I'll be back up on the road, I'll be back. Cause I'll be back, I know you probably gon' shed a tear when I try to leave. And I ain't waking you out your sleep, I'm just gonna leave in peace. I promise I'll love you with all my heart, gon' leave my Jesus peace. And I ain't never pray for love, I only pray for peace. And all my shoes over a K, but they all got a crease. And can't no hoe play with my heart because you got the key. And it'll probably take you time to even fucking see that I ain't worried about these hoes, it's just you and me.
Time goes by and it makes me think about you in a different light. And it makes me regret things I said in our last fight. I won't make that mistake twice. If you come back in my life. If you come back in my life, yeah.
One more.
Let's do it. You want that 100 up. Right. You want that 100 up.
We got a mini concert.
Sometimes I be hoping that y'all could, figure things out on your own, but
This is my jam right here, I ain't gonna lie.
Turn it
I
up,
say a lot of shit that
Yeah.
you might not be able to comprehend, but I'm 100 up, but I ain't done enough. Only pouring fours inside my double cup. They say they don't fuck with me, but that's cause they can't fuck with us. Last nigga tried to play with me, I had to send him up. Temper tantrums off the Addy, I can't even fucking shit still. It's only 20 milligrams, nigga popped another pill. And I'm still up on the block and I don't need no motherfucking deal. Just going back and forth, playing tennis with your bitch. Wear a hoodie every weather, give a fuck about the fit. 40,000 for the time, check my motherfucking wrist. You ain't gotta ask about it, cause you know my shit legit. If your hoe follow me, then I probably fucking hit. I can't fuck with no attachments, I can't even have no bitch. I been cooling off the liquor, I can't even take a sip. I can't even hit the weed, but a nigga keep a zip. Keep my name about your mouth, close your motherfucking lips. Why the fuck you keep on talking, you ain't nothing but a bitch. Keep blue hundreds in my pockets, got me walking like a crip. We can meet up at the telly, we ain't gotta take a trip. It's the same outcome, she gon' still get the dick. Shit put up in the band, she hopped out with her friends. Vanilla body, Maserati, and they looking like they twins. Diamonds dancing on my neck, you don't even need a fly. 6 figures in a month, nigga, you could do the math. Nigga, add it up. Yeah, cause I done had enough. I swear. Add it up. You could do the math, I mean. Had enough. I done had enough.
You can do the math.
Enough.
TaeVi's podcast, believe, man. 100 up.
For sure.
And we out.
Yep.